Hey friends, welcome back. It's me, Christina, Loved Inspired Handmade, and today is January 9th. I'm so excited to be back here with you guys and had that long extended holiday break. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's, and y'all are ready to just get back to all the things of crafting. And so with that being said, I am going to be showing you a Made with Love treat bag because Valentine's Day is very near, and now is the perfect time to get started because we have these adorable little gusset bags. Isn't that cute? And you can put as much candy in them as you want to. You can fit gift cards in them. They're perfect if you want to do little lotions or sanitizers, anything like that to give the perfect. This would make great for a teacher's gift. It would make great for your coworker or family, whatever. So I ended up making this little shaker. Isn't that cute? Because we have these adorable little loose gussets, and inside, oh my goodness, that wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe I should wait till the camera goes down. Talk about a little blooper here. I'm gonna have a mess to clean up. Okay, we'll just have some little sprinkles all over our table as we get started. How about that? But inside of the little gusset bags, you get a whole pack, like 16 in a pack, and they are available right now so that you can go onto my online store and get you some and start creating just in time for Valentine's Day. And don't forget, right now we have bonus days going on, and if you spend $50, maybe it's 75, I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I will correct that soon. But you get $5 for every amount spent, and you get a little coupon code that you will get to redeem in February. So that's always more savings, and it's just really great and fun. So let me turn the camera down before I have any more bloopers, and we'll get started. Okay, let me get you going. Up, 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 up and away. Okay, let me move it just a little bit so I can zoom out some more. There you go, perfect. All right, so now you can see all of the things. Now I'm gonna take my Stampin' Cut machine because we're gonna need that to get us started. And then move things down. All right, uh-oh, here we go. Right where we need to be. All right, so I'm gonna set the bags and stuff to the side real fast. And then we were going to use the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Okay, that's a die set that we have, and I'm going to be using this big heart here, this little heart here, and I'm going to be using the Made with Love Designer Series paper for this die cut. And then on this one I'm going to cut it out twice, and I'm going to be using cherry cobbler and basic white. Okay, and then let's see, here is my sheet that I used, and let me just show you this Made with Love. It is all things Valentine's. So you have this gorgeous paper here. Look at all the hearts. Isn't that fun? It's just very pretty. And then when you flip it over, you have all of these designs. So it's very pretty and universal, so you can make them all the same, or you can mix it up and make them differently. And then you'll also need you a window sheet, so just some kind of clear deal. So I'm going to put my little heart on here, and let's go ahead and do him first because he is our main attraction, just like so. Sorry if my table is moving just a tad bit when I'm using this thing. Isn't that cute? And I love how it has, I don't know if you can see all the little bitty holes in it. So cute. So we'll set him to the side, and then the next one up will be our cherry cobbler. So take it with the next die, and we are going to run him through the machine as soon as I find my other plate. Whoops. Go through. here we go. You think I haven't been doing this in a while, which I haven't. Okay, so then this one, and I love because it has a little hole here for a string, and then it is got the little designs around it. And then again, we're going to do that one more time in white. So go ahead and get your white out and run it through again. Perfect. Okay, now we have that one. And then next, we're going to cut out our circles. So I use these from a Retired. It's layering circles. Now I've got this little guy here, which, yeah, I'm going to use on my window sheet. Well, as soon as I figure out where I'm going with it. Now I have the window sheets that I buy like at the Walmart or supply store, because you can get a whole pack of 8.5 by 11s and they go a super long way. I did try to use the punch when I popped that out, but it unfortunately did not want to work for me. So now you'll go ahead and take this little guy, because we're going to put this little circle on it, and you want to cut it out. Just like so. Now you have your little circle to use for something, and you have that little guy just like that. So I'm going to set it to the side. Now, also in our little packet, we had these little X's and O's and this little heart here. And I'm going to be using some foam and putting cardstock on top of it. So then that way you are able to, I love this stuff because it'll give it the dimension that it needs. So you just peel this side off, just like so. And then you lay your, goodness, you lay your cardstock on top of it like this. Well, and then that way you can cut it your stuff out of the laying your dies on, and you have dimension on them. So I've done this one already because I've used it, and see how they turned out, like the X's and O's, and then you can just pop them out and they will stick super easy. So with that, we're going to go ahead and move this out of the way. Since I already have some of these cut, we're not going to cut those, more of those right now. Okay, look at all these sprinkles. I had a serious uh-oh going on. All right, so to start, you're going to build your heart, okay? So you'll get your little heart here, and you'll set him to the side, and then the next thing we will do is build this. And I'm going to come just a tad bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. No, I'm going to flip this guy over because I'm going to attach in just a moment. Take your tear tape and just go all the way around the circle, because this is going to put your little clear window sheet. It's going to hold it in place. And tear tape is really the best thing for it, because it's flat. You just go all the way around, just like so. Ta-da! Okay. Now, we peel this off. We have so many adorable Valentine things, you guys, to decorate and create with. I'm just super excited. I haven't really done Valentines in a long time, like I don't know. I guess I just haven't had reasons with my littles not being so little anymore. But I'm back. Okay, so once you get that, take your window sheet and just stick it on the top. Now you want that circle to be just a smidgen bigger than the one that you cut out on the cardstock, right? So then that way it holds it in place. Now you'll want to get these foam adhesive strips, and let me peel them out. Just take you one of those, and these are flexible enough you can go all the way around the circle without trimming it. But if you have just little pieces to do this, you can. If you just have the regular dimensionals, the little octagon ones, you can probably put that around it and it does the same thing. I like this just because it's just makes sense. Scissors. All right, trim off the rest, and I'm gonna put him back over here on my sheet, and then just go ahead and take that little top piece of paper off, just like so. Okay, now you're gonna use these little guys that I just exploded everywhere. I'm gonna drop them in. And now you can fill this up as much as you want. I'm gonna use this because it'll be easier for me to pick up. Put them in there. I think I have one of my hairs in there. Now take this white piece that you had left over and you're going to put it on top. So just line it up, just like so. Oh, you know what I forgot? One of the important things is take your regular dimensionals and put it on each corner of your, well, crud. That's a no. That way it don't get smushed. It kind of keeps it up on each side. And now you have a little shaker heart. Isn't that cute? Okay, get you some twine. I have some red and white baker's twine, and I just measure out. I don't really have an exact amount. And you're going to weave it through your heart because we're going to connect these two. Well, when I made the first one, it was simpler. Okay, so I'll take it through and then go ahead and do the same thing with this one. Now these little holes are a little bit smaller, so you might take a piercer or something and weave it through. There it goes, but it's bunching. It's because it's not all the way through. There, okay. Got it. Now I like to, because I folded it in half, let me untwine it. Now you just pull that through just like that. So now this has the ability to move around when you tie it onto your bag. Now another fun thing is we have these adorable little doilies. They're in two sizes. You have a larger one and then you have the smaller. Well, I'm gonna take this, take this smaller one and I'm gonna use it for my bag. So here's our bags, and they have this fun little like clothespin or clothes tie that it's real bendable and flexible. So you can open this up and you can see just how easy this is. So let's drop some yummy candies inside. And then I'm going to fold it down. Now you can kind of tell front to back because it has a little line right down through here. You can't see it really probably in the camera. You just fold that down however many times that you would like it to, and then you just fold these over and it's like, ta-da! I have this little guy that I'm going to fold in half just to kind of give it a topper, and it's going to go on the top. I'm not sealing this because I want it to be easy to get into. And then I take these little clothespins and I'm just going to attach it because it's going to hold this in place. The next thing I will do is take my little heart and I'm going to tie it around the clothespin because again, I want it to be able to, I want it to be sealed, but not so sealed that, you know, it rips the whole bag open. So to keep this and look down, I'll put it to just how far I want it to dangle. And then I tie my twine in a little bow. And don't worry, it's not gonna come off. I mean, it will come off, but you know, you'll be able to. And then I'm gonna pull it to the side just so that it dangles a little bit here. And the fun thing is with this, because of how you attached it, you kind of put your clothespin how you want. The next thing I have is let's add our little X's and O's that we cut out. So let me get those all over here. So I'm going to start with, I'm using the Flirty Flamingo. So, and you can just randomly put these anywhere. Another fun thing is like right here on the circle, it has a whole nother heart inside of it that you'll be able to use. You see how these foam strips though make it like you can give extra dimension to your stuff? I love that. That little heart's just connected to my finger, so we're gonna just let him. And then you can just stick him anywhere you want to. Now let me get the other one real fast. I love how it just gives an extra dimension to the bag. So, I mean, this bag is speaking all things V-Day, love, or Galentines. I mean, whatever. I don't know if you do that, but hey. Well, all right. Now I have some of these little hearts left from the other die, and I'm just going to randomly put these on here in the 3 different sizes. And you got a teeny tiny one. You need help getting that one off. It's where a piercer or take your pick tool will work great for that. So then that is it. If you, I don't know if I have any more little hearts lying around or not, because I have all of these things, but see how it gives that little extra dimension on there? I love that. It's so cute. And you have your cute little bags. So there you go. They're fun, they're cute, and they're super simple to create, and it'll definitely put a smile on your Valentine. So I hope you enjoyed this and you get excited to create something fun for Valentine's Day. I will be back next week, January 16th of 2026. What? And y'all be blessed and keep on creating.